Trades are still trickling in at the time we're shooting this video, but we have a number of ones to talk about, so let's do that. First and foremost, the Carolina Hurricanes not exactly being bashful, are they? We already talked about acquiring Vincent Trocheck, but their movement on the back end has been huge. Heading into the season, the Hurricanes had one of the most jacked D-cores in the entire NHL, but then Dougie Hamilton goes down, looks like Brett Pesce might be down now, so they decided to do something about it rather than stand pat, which is bold on account of they're in a wild card spot right now. First, they go out and they get Sami Vatanen from the New Jersey Devils. You just knew that the Devils were going to be in full-blown sell mode today. And they get, for their troubles, Jani Kuokkanen and a second-round pick. Jani Kuokkanen is a 21-year-old former second-round pick. So essentially, the Devils got 2 second-round picks in exchange for Sami Vatanen. Now, obviously, he's the guy on the right side, not always known for his defensive prowess necessarily, but he's a veteran in the league, and he can provide offense big time. The Carolina Hurricanes also calling up the New York Rangers, who were in a weird mood today, weren't they? Oh, Chris Kreider, they're going to get so much for him. Well, no. They got a first-round pick for Brady Shea instead. Brady Shea, big left-shot defenseman, first-round pick, late first-round pick in 2012. He's now 25 years old and a pretty consistent performer in the NHL these days. So you might look at the Hurricanes on paper and go, oh my God, they're so juiced up right now. Well, not so fast. They had to use a lot of LTIR to finagle this, to get this done, to get Vatanen in there and to get Shea in there. Oh, well, they'll be playing with Hamilton. Remember, they're using his LTIR, and who knows who else. Once the playoffs come and none of that matters, yeah, they're going to be pretty formidable, but it wasn't exactly cheap. But if you're the Carolina Hurricanes, you believe in this year's goaltending, you believe in the team you've assembled, you believe in your coach, Rod Brind'Amour, certainly, and you believe that you can get even further than you did last year, which was the Final Four, why not spend it? Other than Justin Williams, it's not like the Hurricanes are old. Not like Brady Shea's old either. The Hurricanes paid a king's ransom, but their team got a lot better today. Another trade in the Metro Division, the Pittsburgh Penguins acquiring Connor Sheary, or I should say reacquiring, not even the only trade today where a team reacquired a player, along with Evan Rodriguez from the Buffalo Sabres. They sent Dominic Cahoon the other way. It's funny how life works. You're not having a very good time in Buffalo, the team's not having a very good time, and play with Sidney Crosby. Now, I don't know if Connor Sheary is going to immediately go back to playing with Sidney Crosby. We know he did a lot of that with the Pittsburgh Penguins, and that was when they were winning back-to-back cups as well. But that team has Evgeny Malkin as well. And that team has Jared McCann as well. They're actually pretty good. You ever heard of Teddy Bluger? The guy with the made-up name? Like, literally made up his name. His real name is Theodor Splugers. He's from Riga, Latvia. You're lying. I'm going to Google that. Go ahead. Call me a liar again. Interesting to see if this works. We've seen teams try to run it back with players who used to be on their team. The Chicago Blackhawks. It doesn't always work. But man, the way the Penguins find ways to make things work, it just might. For our next trade, every now and then, there's something that you completely don't expect at all, and then you think about it for 5 seconds, and it makes perfect sense. Robin Lehner going from the Chicago Blackhawks to the Vegas Golden Knights. But they have Marc-Andre Fleury, and then what? There was Malcolm Subban and Garrett Sparks and a somewhat ancient Marc-Andre Fleury, who is still very good, but also that other thing I said. Now Vegas has a ridiculous tandem, and who knows? They could even come out of the West. They could win the cup with this roster. You might have heard Elliot Friedman say this one on air. Tampa Bay acquires Goodrow. Barclay Goodrow. How's this one? Tampa Bay acquires Goodrow for a first. What? That's nowhere near enough. Barclay Goodrow. Is Tampa on drugs? That is a lot for a big guy, for sure a big guy, who is about to turn 27 and currently has 24 points. But he fought Milan Lucic once, so yay. Tampa Bay loading up and not being bashful about it. First round pick for Blake Coleman, first round pick for Barclay Goodrow. I'm thinking they maybe shouldn't get swept in the first round this time. As producer Drew finally points out, right now, it could be Tampa versus Carolina in the first round. What happened last time? Tampa Bay won the Eastern Conference and then played a team that barely made it, but got juiced up at the trade deadline. Well, have fun. Now, that was a lot of trades. There were a lot more trades, and so I'm probably going to talk about some more. But for now, go to sportsnet.ca, Flames got some guys. The Habs traded some guys away. Canucks wheeling and dealing. The Oilers, I feel like I can't shut up about the Oilers. The Leafs and Jets, I mean, they're in the league. That is it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe. If you really liked it, tell your friends. It's Barclay. Barclay.